Hi, welcome to Unorganized Mama. My name is Veronica. If you are new, I'm a wife and mama to 7. And today I'm going to share a family favorite recipe. This is for bite-sized beer empanadas, or empanadas borrachas as we call them. And this is easy, just a 3-ingredient recipe. This is a family favorite. They do have beer in it, but don't worry, the beer cooks off. But let's get started. Simple 3 ingredients. I'll go get my beer. I had my beer up here just at room temperature. So for this recipe, all you are going to need is flour, a beer, and this is the kind of beer that I like to use just because it's stronger, softened butter. And for your filling, you're gonna want some preserves or some jam. I have this, and I also have this apple that I had in my freezer that I made for my apple trees, actually. Preserves. So this recipe calls for 8 cups of flour. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's gonna make for a lot of them. 3 1/4 cups of shortening. I don't have shortening, so I'm just gonna use butter. There's 1 cup freezer. And of course, your beer. My beer, it has been sitting out at room temperature for a while now. And you just use this to mix it in there. Okay, I added too much beer, so I'm going to add a little bit more flour to this so it won't be sticky. And this is about the consistency of the dough you want, not sticky. All right, I'm gonna go clean the table up and we can start making them. All right, my space is cleared. I'm just gonna take half of this because then it'll take up most of my space. And put some flour, so it won't stick. And my rowing pin. You want to help me? Come here. Stand right here. I've got a little helper right here. I feel like I'm actually kind of thin, because then they don't cook all the way. Oh, let me go get. Okay. And then we're going to make our circles with this. You can make them as big or as little as you want. Circle. Go. I'm going to start with this one, the apple. And this one is frozen, and I don't mind it to be frozen because that means that it won't come out when you cook them. Is that good? Just a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit of water right here so it'll stick. dough. These, I made half of it, so this other half I'm gonna add the strawberry preserves to it. But it is about time to bake them. I'm just gonna see if I can fit as many as I can. I have a few left. Put them in the oven until they are golden brown. While those are baking, I'm gonna get started on the topping. Or not the topping, the coating, I guess. I'm gonna put some of this powdered sugar into a baggie, so when they get out, I'm gonna put them in here, give them a good shake, and then that's it. You could add some cinnamon sugar to it if you want. Oh, thank you. But I've added it before and my kids don't like it. They just leave those out and eat the powdered sugar ones. So I'm just gonna add the powdered sugar to it. I made a mess. That should be good enough. And while those are baking, I'm gonna start on the strawberry ones. Let's take a peek at these ones. Ooh, some of them are opening up. Why? They never open up when I make them. Make sure they are still hot while you put them in the bag. Not too hot because it'll melt the bag. These are still boiling hot. I'm just adding them into hot. Then I'm gonna give them a good shake. Ooh. I have burnt the bag before, so you have to be careful with that. Made a hole in it. They're all in there. I'm going to close it up and give it a good shake. I'm just going to put them in here. This is what happens when I use the store-bought preserves. Can you see all that? It all came out. I don't know why it happens with the store-bought. Look, it's all over the pan. These do take a little bit of time to make though because they're so little, and this recipe yields for quite a bit, which is great for my family. These will be gone in like no time. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.